Hey guys, I'm Flippy. So with PAX East over, we got a little bit more information on what to expect for Saints Row 4, so I'm going to report on some of those things in case you guys missed anything. Alright, so Horde mode is not returning in Saints Row 4, so whatever the hell is going on in this clip from the trailer is a mystery at this point. But let's back up for a bit and talk about how this exactly plays into the story. So in Saints Row 4, it appears that the leaders of the Saints, Shaundi, Pierce, the boss, and whoever else, have been captured by the Zin Empire and thrown into a virtual reality version of Stillport in which they will have to go against their biggest fears. Pierce's fear is being killed by a celebrity, so that somehow works into you fighting a giant soda can. So it seems you're going to be able to break out of your own simulation at some point and go into other people's simulations as well as the story progresses. Now there's also going to be a 1v1 superpower deathmatch mode included in co-op. It seems that each player is going to have their own set of superpowers, so they won't have the same abilities, and I'm assuming that the game mechanics are going to be set up like the cat and mouse game from Saints Row 3. And you'll also be able to import your characters from Saints Row 3. Fuck yeah! You can also change the pitch of your player's voice as well. I actually have some voice changing software and it looks exactly like how you change the main character's muscle mass, so I think this should give you a good idea on how it will look. Unfortunately though, layered clothing will not be making a return. Scott Phillips said that becoming the president will happen very early in the game. As to how the hell a celebrity gangster could possibly ever become the president, he's not revealing it. In the subject of superpowers, it has been confirmed that you'll be able to get super sprint and super jump pretty quickly in the game, but the effects will be very low and you'll have to upgrade them to have stronger effects, kinda like how you throw pedestrians. Now the interesting part is that it seems you can't simply upgrade them from the upgrade menu. You'll have to find collectibles scattered throughout the city to use as currency to upgrade them and get new ones. You'll also be able to unlock new ones naturally as you progress through the course of the game. With these new superpowers come new activities. So far racing has been the only one confirmed, but there are going to be others that utilize the jumping and flying powers as well. Also, you'll have rankings for how well you complete the activities, bronze, silver, and gold. It has also been said that you'll unlock different items with the different rankings that you get. And speaking of items, there are going to be 30 weapons and 50 skin packs in Saints Row 4. Saints Row 3 also had around 30 weapons as well, but there's no telling exactly how many Saints Row 3 weapons will be returning. Now let's talk about the city. It's still the same old Stillport from Saints Row 3, but it has been heavily modified with Zin gear replacing any references to the Saints. This plays in with the story to kind of brainwash or break the boss's mind into giving in to the Zin Empire. Now the city will not be any bigger, but the vertical barrier has been raised higher. What I mean by that is you know how in my Manipult launch video that I get to the highest point in Stillport to where I'm pretty much stuck on the ceiling of the city? Well, that invisible barrier has been raised higher to make room for the alien towers, platforms, and just to overall better suit the type of powers that you're given. So while it's still Stillport, you're given more room to play pretty much. Jim Boone has given us a look into the personality of Zinyak, the leader of the Zin Empire and the antagonist of Saints Row 4. He hasn't given us much information, but he says that Zinyak studies Shakespeare and he speaks in a very well sophisticated English accent. I'm not gonna lie, that sounds pretty hilarious. And Scott Phillips says that there's going to be some references and even flashbacks to the previous games, Saints Row 1, 2, and 3. But the best part is that you'll be able to meet and play with the old characters from the old games. He hasn't confirmed which characters yet, but I mean, I don't know where to begin. Lynn, Carlos, Donnie, Dex, Aisha, Julius, Troy, and fuck, maybe Gat. Now, even though some of these characters are dead, since the boss is in a simulation, everything's being projected from his mind, so all these characters could potentially come back in a cameo. But if this is truly the end of the saga, there are so many loose ends that they have to go back and fix to truly make this a satisfying ending for the older fans. Alright guys, I can't cover everything because I suck ass and I'm lazy, so if there's anything that I missed, let me know in the comment section below, and while you're down there, let me know what feature you're most looking forward to in Saints Row 4. Alright guys, thanks for watching, please comment, rate, and subscribe, and I'll see you later.